And what's up, guys? How's it going? Hopefully, got the latency turned down today just because I feel like it'd be good to be able to communicate with people. So, hopefully that'll work. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Um, let's see here. Should probably turn on the actual stream, huh? That would help. That would help. Or I got some people here. Look at this. Ah, I'm falling. How's it going, Rhonda? MCX and Raybop? The whole gang here. Love this. So I have no idea what we're gonna do today. I honestly didn't plan on streaming today, and then I was like, I don't know. It just feels like feels like I should do something. I don't know. I feel like I have all this time off of work and stuff, and I feel like I should do something with it. You know, something. Who knows what? Um, Worked on this floor pattern earlier today. It's really pretty. I think that's kind of, I don't know. I like the way it looks. We may come through and edit some of this stuff because I don't know. There are parts that I really like and parts that I don't like, so we'll we'll get it figured out, I guess, one way or another. But yeah, I figure we'll build some more buildings. Maybe do some trees. Maybe trees first. Because I know that Bart had a couple of spots through here where she thought it'd be nice to have trees. I also think there are some spots through here where it'd be nice to have trees. Let's see if I can pull out my tree building palette. Oh yeah, no worries. So we have a community Discord. That opened up today. I think MCX is gonna throw a link in the chat. But if you're interested, come join us. It'll be a good time. Currently there's not a lot going on there, but it's only been around for a couple hours, so there is yet still time to do some exciting stuff. So hopefully you guys will, if you're able to, will come and join us. It'll be fun. I believe Raybop's already in here, so head of the curve, buddy. Head of the curve. I love it. Oh, no worries. Let me see if I can do that real quick. It's always such a complicated thing. Let's see. Here's the Discord link. Forgot that I'm on Twitch too. I should add the link to there. Let's see if I can figure this out. I don't know. I feel like I should have a hotkey for all my different links. I feel like it takes a really long time to find the links that I need to find. Okay, we're gonna let that load for a little while. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if I can toss that in the Twitch chat. Let me go find the Twitch chat. That's the next question. Okay, where's my channel? Can I watch my own stream? Is that possible? Oh, I can. Nice. Should probably mute it though. Here, I can put this here. Ta-da! And then I'll put it in the. Is it already in the? Is the YouTube one already on there? Doesn't look like it. I'll drop it in here. There we go. Okay, cool. We are all set. You can hear my phone reacting to me saying "Okay, cool," thinking that it's saying "Okay, Google," but it's not. But yeah, I figure we'll build some trees. You know, just kind of chill today. I don't know, nothing too crazy. We'll put a tree there. I feel like that's a good spot. I feel like it'd also be fun to have a tree like kind of here. I don't know. I don't want to put too many trees. I have a tendency to like overdo it with the trees. At the same time, I feel like trees do add a lot of like interest to areas. All right, let's build these three, and then we'll think about whether we need more. I don't have any particular plans with this tree. We're just gonna do what we can. Yeah, that might be it's possible that the rules prevent you from posting links unless you're the person who's streaming. I could definitely see that being true. So It's all good though. We got where we needed to be. Do like that. I guess we'll do like that. That seems okay. Who knows? Let's see. I think we'll probably put that there. No, that's too much. Let's do like that. Maybe more like this. And we can put this under here. That. Awesome. Yeah, the delay's like not too bad right now, but it's definitely not perfect either. So it is what it is, you know, we work with what we got. That seems pretty good. It is kind of a straight up and down tree, which is, I don't know. Not my favorite thing in the world, but I think we can make do. That helps a little bit, I think. Kind of put some roots. Kind of anchor this sucker. 2-hour stream. I might be able to do 2 hours. It may end up being an hour and a half. I don't know. I may or may not have things going on at 8. We will see. Oh man. Come on, lanterns. Lit. Nice. It's lit. That's what people say. Let's see, that looks pretty good. I think we really just want some just strong root systems, because I think that that's gonna make this seem a lot more stable. Yeah, I don't like that. That looks weird. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, 8 PST, which is in like an hour and a half. I may or may not have plans, depending on whether people show up. So we will we'll keep going until I hear otherwise, you know? That's kind of the way of it. Let's see. But until then, we'll hang out, we'll do some building. It's gonna be a good time. That seems okay. Something like that. Okay, that's some nice branches. I like that. Now we just gotta kind of fill this area with leaves. Don't feel like there's like a particular way that I do this that's like I wish I could give people like tips and tricks, but it's really just completely random. Just whatever I think looks nice, you know? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. That seems pretty good for that one. Oh my goodness. It's weird, you know, like I feel like my my larynx is good all day long. And then as soon as I sit down to do a stream, boom. Can't talk more than 3 milliseconds without feeling like my throat's gonna explode. I don't know. It's not like I have a history of like problems with that or anything like that either. I don't know. Kind of annoying. What are you gonna do? I like using lots of different kinds of leaves. I feel like I don't know, it just keeps things interesting when you mix it up a little bit, you know? I feel like using all the same kinds. Like there's some trees like the spruce trees and stuff. I get like why you'd want to use all the different kinds of leaves, or just the spruce kind of leaves, you know, because I feel like it does make a difference. But with these kinds of trees, it's nice to use a little bit of everything. You know, it's funny. Like I have like a couple of water here, and I literally took a sip like right before I started streaming because I was like, you know what? I always feel like my throat's gonna explode when I stream. So this time is gonna be different. This time I'm gonna hydrate before I start the stream. And guess what? It didn't help. Not even a little bit. Classic. Classic. Astro's throat. Let's see. That seems pretty good. It's providing a little bit of shade, which I like. Okay, we are hydrated. Let's see. Oops, that's not where I meant to put that. I think we can probably make this one pretty small. I don't feel like we need a lot of extra here. I think that's probably enough. I don't know. What do we think? I think maybe this needs to be a little bit taller. Maybe connect it like that. Just to give this a little bit more shape. We're also going to hang some lanterns in it. I pretty much hang lanterns in all of my trees, to be honest. I feel like it just does a good job of... it's a way of putting light sources into a natural build like this. And also, like, it's a good way of... I don't know, of making the tree visible, you know? I feel like that's pretty good. I do like that we have a mixture of different kinds of trees, you know? We've got, like, these tall spruce ones that Bart's been building. And then we have this one with the big round canopy that I really like, also by Bart. And now we're mixing in a few of these kind of, I don't know, I guess they're like oak-style trees. Okay, awesome. Yeah, send me the IP for the Minecraft server thing you're working on, and we can see if we can get things figured out with that. That would be cool. Let's see. I feel like that needs to be like that. Yeah, that seems good. Eh, more or less okay. Oh, that's interesting. We're actually getting the light coming through. You can see, like, this is like weirdly yellow. This is the light coming through the big tree up there. It's kind of neat. Let's see. Do like that. Put this on the side. I think also we'll put one there. I don't want this view to be blocked too much by the tree. Although I think standing here, like, you've got a great view. We just don't want to extend this too far in that direction, so we'll probably bring that out that direction instead. Maybe they keep it pruned, you know, just to keep it from interfering with people's nice view. Who knows? Let's see. I think that's good. Maybe like this. And then like that. I don't know why this is like that, but it needs to go like that. What else? I feel like this one needs to be upside down like that. Kind of a better shape for a tree, you know? That seems pretty darn good. Might make this one like really, really broad if we can. Maybe like that. Okay, let's add some more of this stuff down here. I'm doing this. I think anchoring these trees is like a big deal too. I feel like it's something that not a lot of people really pay much attention to. But, like, you know, trees have root systems. And those root systems are really important to how trees function. So I feel like acknowledging that maybe helps a little bit. I don't know. I think it's more realistic than like the default trees, where they literally just kind of pop out of the ground. I guess some trees are like that. I don't know. Honestly, I I don't look at real world trees terribly often. Full disclosure. I'm sort of an inside person for the most part, especially these days. So maybe not the world's leading authority on trees, but you know. That being said, this is America, so I'm allowed to have loud and unwarranted opinions at everyone else's expense. The way the world works. Let's see. That's pretty good. We'll just do like that. It's like a really big branch, but I think that's okay. Let's see, like this. I like the jungle leaves have like these little fruit things on them or something. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they're kind of neat. Like that looks good. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that seems good. Oh yeah, no worries. Here, let me do that real quick before I forget, because if I don't do it, eventually I am definitely going to forget. Boop. I got you. Let's see. Spruce. Like this. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think we'll probably do like that. Oh, we missed one. It's like one hanging out down here. We totally did not see. Put this here. This one's just a little one, so just like that. We'll fill that in a little bit. Okay. Got another tree done. That's also a method up to you guys. Obviously, not everyone has access to Discord, and I recognize that. So, you know, if you can't, that's totally fine. No worries at all. But if you're interested, it is there. Everyone is welcome. What do we think? It's not the best tree I've ever made, but I feel like it's not the worst tree I've ever made either. Feels pretty good. I think, most importantly, it blocks this view of the waterfall a little bit, I guess. Maybe that's an issue. I don't really like that. It's not so good. Maybe we shorten it then, so that it doesn't block the waterfall. Because I do want people to be able to see the waterfall. And I feel like that would be like a big consideration that people took when they planted the tree, I guess, and like how they shape the tree as it grows. Is like, hey, how can we do this in a way that doesn't block our night's view? I don't know. Maybe we just don't put a tree here, because I feel like the waterfall is important. Okay, no more tree. We're gonna get rid of the tree. This was a bad place for a tree. That's okay. We got plenty of other places to put trees, so we'll build another one somewhere else. Yeah, that view is too good. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we leave a stump or something here. It can be kind of a nice personal touch, just because it's like, there used to be a tree here, but it was blocking our nice view, so we cut it down. Yeah, I kind of like that. Rip tree. Rip tree indeed. Sometimes you gotta destroy your trees, you know? Why it's important that you, you never get too attached to anything you build. Because there's a chance at all points in time that you may have to destroy it. Just sad, but ultimately, you know, the way of things. I feel like that should come down. Let's grab our oak again. Alright. Where else are we putting a tree? I know I wanted to put one down here, but now I'm scared that if I build one down there... the ID is going to be... So, is your... I don't remember our conversation before. Is your game on a server? Because if it is on a server, you should have what's called a server IP address. And that's what you use to connect to multiplayer games. So it's not the seed. Because if you give me the seed, then I'll be able to load up your world, but it won't have any of the things you built in it. It'll just have, like, you know, like if you started with a flat world, it's just going to be a flat plane, which, you know, isn't as interesting. So in order to do online multiplayer, you have to find what's called the server IP. And I don't know how that works with your particular version of the game. For us, because this server is being hosted on a website called Apex Hosting, that's where I go to look for my server IP. So let's see. If you can find the IP, then we're golden. Where else would be a good place to put a tree? I feel like there's like some places that would be good to put a tree, but there are already trees there, so you know, it doesn't make as much sense to put a tree. I don't want to tear down any of these trees either. I kind of like them. Oh, we've got our multicolored sheep. He's like in our village. It's cute. Okay, I know for a fact part 1 some trees built over here. Maybe we'll build these first because we know that they're necessary and wanted. Great astro tree, please. Let's see. I think we'll build it. I feel like building it right there is not so good, but we can build it like maybe here. We have to kind of curve it a little bit this direction. You know what, we'll bring this out a little bit this direction. Oh, if it is on Bedrock, I won't be able to join because I'm only playing the Java version of this game right now. I only have access to the Java version. It's like a weird tree. I don't know. Do like this. And I think this is supposed to be a... I actually don't know what that is. I think this is like a little walkway. So I don't want to obstruct it. Looks like this is okay though. We wanted to build like that. That's probably okay right there. Something like that. Relatively simple. Let's see. Gonna round out some of these corners. Some of them are rather sharp. think that's okay. Definitely need something under there, though. And then also there. Kind of end up putting things like this. That's pretty good. I feel like this side needs yeah, we'll put it like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, it gives our tree a little bit of shape. I'm getting stuck on the other trees, but you know, the intent is there. Make sure I can do like this. Like the roots are reaching for the water. Like that's like a cool thing. Do the same thing here, maybe. Yeah. Might need to make this spruce one right here a little bit taller. Just to compensate. Or maybe we do like that. That seems okay. A weird shaped tree, but they're all kind of weird. I feel like weird is not necessarily a bad thing, you know? Sometimes weird is good. Let's see. This one needs to be weird in this direction. Like that. Okay. Yeah, that's actually probably good right there. That seems pretty good. Okay, let's put some leaves on this. Leaves. I really like these birch leaves. I don't know why. They just got a, it's just a very good color they've got to them. Kind of it's a different kind of green, you know? Like this is like a green. This is like kind of an olive green. I just really like it. I don't know, it's just, it's different. That seems not so good. Maybe we'll extend this like this. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's do this one. Let's see. What are we doing? Birch. That seems pretty good. Like that. Okay. Next is this one. Hopefully we don't have to tear down any more of these trees. Try not to when I can avoid it, but sometimes you build a tree and you're like, oh man, that's not gonna fly. That's okay. This one's got a lot of interesting overlap with the different layers of canopy. Do it like this. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's good. Show me your Minecraft account. I'll add you, and you add me. I don't know if there's a. So I think maybe what's going on is that there's a difference between how Bedrock works and how Java works. Because in Java Edition we don't have. I don't think there's a friends list. At least not to my knowledge. So I don't even have a way to add people as friends. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, I can show you my account, but there's nothing. I don't think there's anything there that would let me add you as a friend, unfortunately. Wonder if I can hop out of the server and show you. Yeah, so I have this, and I have like single player stuff, and I have multiplayer stuff. So this is normally where if I was to join your thing, I'd go to add server, and then I'd put in this. This is the server address, and it looks like it's a bunch of numbers separated by colons and stuff like that. And then yours would show up on this list, and I'd be able to connect to it. But unless I have a server IP, I don't have a way of connecting. See, I click on this one, and then it loads me into the world. So if you can figure that out, we can make this work. But otherwise, I don't know if we're going to be able to deal with it. Yeah, I think... Oh, that's another tree. Yeah, I don't know. Send me an email about it, though. We can talk about it some, but I don't know if this is going to work out if you're on Bedrock. I just don't know if I have the capability to connect to a Bedrock world. Hey, what's up, Millbill? Welcome to the stream. Also, welcome to the Discord. You were on top of that. Like 3 seconds after I posted the link, it's like, hey, Millbill's here. It's very nice. I appreciate it. We're building some trees. Nothing too crazy. Trying to fill in some of this space. Might get rid of some of these default trees, thinking about it, and replace them. These trees are just not... I don't know. They're kind of boring. Some of them. Like... I don't know. They're good if you have, like, lots of them. Like, a bunch of them right next to each other, like in a forest. Pretty cool. Or if you're playing survival and you're just running through them. But I feel like from an aesthetic standpoint, like, this looks, like, so much better. If you're going for something that's, like, something pre-built and everything, you know? I like these to, like, kind of hang out over the water, too. I feel like that would be kind of beautiful. Let's see. Don't like that, but I do like that. I think this will be okay. Maybe we do like this. And then, like... that, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. That's a good question. I honestly cannot help you. I honestly have no idea. For me, I go to a website where my server is hosted, and that's where I get the IP from. But your situation sounds a little bit different, so I don't know. I don't know exactly how you would go about doing that. Grab this for a second, just because I want to hide that. Okay, that's a pretty solid base. Build this out a little bit more. I feel like this is going to be like a rather large tree, all things considered. I like that one. Maybe something more like that. Like that's okay. Give some sturdiness to this whole thing. I feel like this one needs to be like this though. Same here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I guess maybe it would make sense for this to come this direction. So that way it kind of hangs over the path a little bit. Feels kind of nice. Right? Like kind of a crazy octopus looking thing. Not terrible overall though. Okay, let's stick some fences down here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. That seems deeply ingrained enough for this tree. This one is probably going to have a couple of different branches just because it's a slightly larger footprint that we're dealing with. So we'll probably have something that looks like that. And we'll probably have something that comes off over here as well. We don't want this one to be overly large just because we want to still be able to see the pond and everything. We don't want it to be like, you know, to drown out this nice view of the pond. So probably don't want it to be super massive. I think it's okay to make these kinds of branches a little bit bigger because they're providing shade and stuff like that, which is just kind of a, you know, it's nice, I think. I think we can do like that. Something like that, and then probably round that out. Same here. There we go. Then should be able to kind of do something kind of like this maybe. Something like that. Is that too many branches? Not enough branches? Just the right amount of branches? Who am I to say? I'm not a professional tree person. It feels like an okay number of branches. And I think we've got all the only thing maybe I would add is like maybe we can put one more like right over here. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Okay. Start at the bottom, work our way up. Trees. Let me see. I think, yeah. I think these are going to add a lot to the area, though. I'm very happy. I don't know. It just, I really like this little garden thing that Bart's building in general. But I think that it's a cool spot. It's an interesting idea. It's something I hadn't really considered before. Building like a little, because this whole area is like very like vaguely Asian themed. Like it's got a lot of got some Asian vibes, you know. And I think that it's I don't know. I think it's gonna look really nice once we have some of this stuff in, because it's like a little tea garden, you know. Looking pretty good so far, though. Oh, I should probably get some more water. Okay. Let's see. What is going on here? Alright, let's put some more leaves on this thing. Leaves here. I don't know. At some point, I should probably learn another way of making trees, just because I've been making them the same way the entire time I've been playing Minecraft, and it's probably getting kind of boring to watch on some level. And plus, you know, growth is good, right? Always good to learn new things, never stagnate, and all that. But it's just so easy to follow the same steps and do the same things over and over again that it's I don't know. Change is uncomfortable, you know? I'm a creature of habit. Not to be confused with a creature of hobbit. Just a bad joke, sorry. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. I will eventually get used to it, but it's gonna take a little while. Eventually, I want to learn how to build trees like Bart does, like the big spruce trees, because I really like those. Something a little bit different, something I'm not good at yet. New skill. So we'll get there. Let's see. I don't know if there's any merit to like I've often wondered this, like trying to group the leaves in such a way where it's like the lighter colored leaves go at the top of the tree or something like that. Like if that would make a difference. I don't know. Doesn't really feel like it should make a huge difference, but maybe it does. Maybe it looks better if I try and like spread them out a little bit. Oh, nice. I'll have to take a look after the stream. I am very excited about that stuff. This looks really like a really cool project, man. Let's see. Let's try doing like this. Well, that's a lot of the same color. I'm gonna make that one spruce. Okay, cool. One more to go. This. Yeah, I guess this makes sense. Yeah, it seems sort of okay. I don't like that though. It's a little funky, but we'll take it. It's okay. I think really I just need one more branch kind of in the middle here. Yeah, it's a weird tree. That's okay. Let's put one more branch in here though. I do it like be like this. Then I guess we have to maybe that'll help fill in this area in the middle, because ooh, that's a little bit empty. That's a lot better. We need that. Yeah, it's not the best tree I've ever built. It does its job though. It does provide a lot of um does provide a lot of nice shade and stuff though. And it's a good shape. I feel like from far away, got a good shape to it. I don't think we'll be able to play together and you help me. Oh. Yeah, if you're on bedrock it's gonna be tough. Um but I mean if you send me pictures and stuff, I'm more than happy to to give you some feedback. I don't know. I don't know if that helps. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, I wish you the best of luck with it, though. It seems like a really neat project. I will be following all the different videos and stuff with interest because it does seem like such a interesting undertaking. So I hope to see more of your content. For anyone who is not already aware, Rhonda over here is building a 1-to-1 scale replica of Iowa Falls, Iowa in Minecraft using Google Earth, which is just amazing. I don't know. That's such a crazy undertaking. Yeah, definitely. I'll give you some feedback and stuff for sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's I always like those projects where people are like building like scale models of like real places, I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like this project. I think it's great. Um, but if I do something wrong, no one's gonna be able to tell because it's all in my brain. So if it's wrong, then the only one who will ever know that it's wrong is me. And anyone that I tell that I did it wrong. Whereas like if you're making like a 1-to-1 scale replica of like the whole MC Middle Earth thing, you know, um, that's wild. Someone built your whole state. Oh, it's crazy. Like I don't know. I don't know. That stuff really gets me. All right, so we got some trees. I think they're good. I don't know. Probably add a few more in. Oh, I should show you guys this. This is another project I'm working on. It's like this cool ruined tower, but you can see that the middle of it is kind of missing. And that's because it was a test site for magical research. And there was a big explosion that blew out the middle of the building, and because it was magic and stuff, right? Like the two halves of the building are still floating here. It's just kind of a memorial. There's some people died and stuff. It was very sad. But yeah, I thought that was kind of a neat, I don't know, a neat thing. It's just, I don't know. The idea itself is very simple. It's just a wizard, like a very standard looking tower. I put like the pointy little wizard hat roof on it. And then I went through and just deleted some of the stuff in the middle and replaced it with some, like walls and stairs and stuff. And then in here you can see the floor is kind of crazy. And the reason there's trapdoors is because underneath the trapdoors is shroom lights. Same thing up there. Favorite song from the 90s? I don't know. The 90s? I don't know. What kind of music was popular in the 90s? The 90s, like, I was born in the early 90s. So the 90s was like the music of like my early childhood. And I have to say, and I don't know how much of this was really in the 90s. As a little kid though, I was moderately like enamored with like the Backstreet Boys and stuff. That was a big thing. Weird Al. Weird Al was a big thing in when I was growing up. I don't know how much of that was in the 90s. To be honest, I'm not really good at the musical time periods and stuff. I'm trying to think of what else. What other 90s music? I don't know. Um, there's definitely some really interesting like hip hop kind of stuff happening, but I was never like musically interested enough in the world to really listen to anything like that. Backstreet Boys, I wanted that way, yeah. Yeah, that was and you know what it was? It was I had an older cousin who was she was really into that stuff. You know, because she was like a at the when you know in the '90s she was you know she was a teenage girl in the '90s, right? Like I feel like every teenage girl in the '90s was like into Insta Backstreet Boys and stuff. Um, and so she was the one. She was like a big influence because it was like, you know, like she was cool and everything that she did, I wanted to do. Um, whenever we hung out and stuff. So like, you know, if she listened to the Backstreet Boys, I was listening to the Backstreet Boys, right? Um, so I feel like that was definitely part of it. So if we do like this. Eh, it's okay actually. Kind of feeling that. This is how we do it. That's a oh man, that's a blast from the past. You know what? Okay, so this is only moderately on topic, but you know what is a really good show that I was watching recently? Fresh Off the Boat. Cause like so like I don't for those of you who haven't seen the show, it's about this little Chinese kid named Eddie Huang who is growing up in Florida in the '90s, and it's just so funny because like the entire TV show, it's a well made TV show too, um, but it speaks to me on so many levels because like I'm Asian, I'm Korean, and so growing up like that's what it was. It was like it was different growing up as a little Asian kid in America in the '90s, and a lot of it's like there's some strong vibes there where it's like oh that's exactly how it was. There's also some stuff where it's like no that's definitely not how my life was, but um I don't know. It's interesting to watch. It's a good show. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. Oh man, throwbacks. The Macarena. I don't know what that is. Oh, the Macarena. Yeah, the Macarena that's classic '90s music, huh? Oh, we took a family trip at one point to Mexico. I think it was Rocky Point. Just one of the really classic touristy areas, you know. And I just remember there was like a beachside tiki bar kind of thing, and we my parents were there, you know, like drinking and having fun, and we were there as kids because they didn't care if we were hanging out and stuff as long as we weren't like you know drinking and whatever, right? And I just remember like I don't know who it was. Someone taught me how to do the Macarena though, and I was like I felt so cool going back home. After that, Tom and showing all my friends like, hey, check out this cool new dance that I learned in Mexico, and everyone was like really impressed that I could do the Macarena. Um, but no. Oh, story time. That's a good story. '70s songs. Honestly, I I don't know a lot of songs from the '70s. I know '70s was like classic rock. Um, but unfortunately, um, there was this one really annoying kid where I grew up who was just really into like '70s rock. I was like his whole thing. Like he would not stop talking about it ever. And so because of him, and solely because of him, I didn't really listen to a lot of music from that time period because I really disliked that kid a lot. not a big fan. And I probably missed out on a lot of good music because I was being stubborn. But I was like, nah, dude, that kid's listening to it. I don't want to listen to it. Probably not even good music, but it was. Most of it's not most of it, I guess. A lot of it. A lot of it's pretty decent music. Looking back on it anyway. I think it's looking pretty good over here, though. We are slowly getting there. I don't know. What else can we work on? Oh, there was one thing I wanted to try. So, out here on this island, I'm hoping to build like a big like water temple. That's the idea. With like the waterfalls and it being, can't tell, but it's underneath the big tree and everything. I want there to be like a water temple on this island. And I had this cool idea. I like domes. Yeah, if you haven't noticed by now, a lot of the big buildings I build in the city have domed roofs because I think they're cool. No apologies. You can see like domes, right? Like this. And one thing that I thought would be kind of interesting if we did would be if I tried to do like a domed roof, but like a spiral snail shell dome where it spirals upwards. And I can't even really explain it. Kind of like a cinnamon roll almost shaped roof. And I was thinking I might sit down at one of these days and try and figure out exactly how I would go about making a roof like that. Because honestly, I have no idea. I have like this kind of image in my mind of what it might look like, but as for how to actually construct a roof like that, not really clear. Maybe we'll work on some of that one of these days. Don't know if we're gonna do it today. Although we might place some blocks on this island because this island's kind of a mess. It has not been formally terraformed by hand yet. It's mostly just with commands and stuff, which means it looks nice, but there's definitely some things wrong with it like that. Also granite, just gross. I don't know why there's granite here. No granite. No granite on my island. Don't get me wrong, I like granite. I just don't like granite. Like, I don't know. It's when it's in the ground, it looks weird. I like it as a building material, though. Like a lot of the streets in the city are made out of granite. So no hate on granite. Just I don't really want it on my island. Yeah, there are some weird generations that we're gonna cover up and pretend didn't happen. Looking a little bit better. Like this. Are we still talking 70s music? I feel that. I don't know. 70s music was a little bit before my time, you know? I guess it was kind of like my parents' generation of music and everything. I suppose on some levels. But I don't know, neither of them really has expressed in my at least growing up and everything, a lot of interest in music. You know, I'm sure they listen to music, but I don't know, we didn't really talk about it much in my household. The 90s were before you were 2000s kid. I feel that. I mean, let's be honest, like I was mostly a 2000s kid too. The 90s were like a small part of my early childhood. I was born in 92, so you know, like I was alive during the 90s, at least the mid to late 90s. But let's be honest, like, you know, when you're 5 or 6 years old, like how much do you really, you know, how much are you really aware of in terms of like popular music, right? Not a lot, I feel like. Not a lot at all. So let's see. $99. Dang, dude. You were solidly a 2000s kid then. At least you got to experience Y2K and everything. That's cool. Okay, let's go build some, or at least lay out some more buildings over here. I feel like that's something I want to do. I don't know if I have a, do I have a, no, I do not. Not have a specific palette for this. Okay. Let's get rid of this outline. We'll kind of get rid of it and then put it back later. That's kind of the plan. Let's think about this a little bit. I feel like it'd be nice if we put some buildings kind of up on here. I feel like this could be a good spot. Kind of up in that corner, kind of. Something like that. That gives us a little bit of space, and then we could put like a staircase. That would be kind of neat. Probably sneak one in, kind of like over here. Like that. And then I think we would need to, you know what, actually we'd probably just do like this. Bring it out a little bit more. Then we could do like this. Then continue it up this way, like. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's kind of neat. It's different. We need to clear this out though. Oh, there's like a big deep hole right here. Okay. Interesting. So just kind of fill this in a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's kind of neat though. A neat idea. Bring this forward a little bit. Really just want a little bit more workable area. I think we can do that. Be careful. Right. Also, like, why is that all coral? Not good. My state name came from Iowa. Oh, is that like a native tribe kind of thing? Let's see. And then Bart may need to move that tree. She may have to move that tree too. I know that we want the trees. I like the trees, and I like the fact that they're nicely evenly spaced, but we may have to sacrifice a few of them for the greater good of the area. Let's see. Four, 5. Yeah, I think we're okay with that building. Looks kind of like that. I think we do need to take this though. And we'll do that, and then we'll bring this forward. Except it needs to be a little bit taller than that. Also, this needs to be here. Okay. We're getting it figured out little by little. Let's see, 3, 4. That gives us, we should need one more. This gives us a good roof size. And then honestly, I feel like we could just bring this one up too. Probably not bring this all the way here. Probably bring it only over to here. Bring this across. Yeah, that seems like a good place for a building. How did your state get its name? Honestly, I have no idea. That's a good question. I live in California. I don't know, I honestly cannot tell you where the name California comes from, though. Probably an interesting story that I should know, but I do not. Let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. Like a good sized building. I feel like it doesn't block too much. And then we could put like another kind of building over here. Maybe like a small kind of shack. Nothing too crazy. Kind of like this. There. And I just realized that this needs to go back by 1. Because we're going to put stairs in there. Guess we're going to leave that there. I don't know. Maybe we'll actually bring this all the way down. And we'll... Oops. I want the grass block. I don't want the fern. There we go. Yeah, it's probably okay. Colorado. Translates to red rock because of the red rocks. That's interesting. There is an area in California called Red Rock Canyon that I've been to, that I know, someone told me that it got its name from Colorado. Like there's a place in Colorado that has a similar name or something like that. But now I'm wondering if maybe what they meant was just that like Colorado means red rock, and it's a place called Red Rock Canyon, you know? That's kind of neat though. The arch? Which arch? This arch? There's a lot of arches. There's an arch over here too. Let's see. Suppose we could put like another little staircase over here. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I kind of like that, I guess. Let's see. Suppose we need to start it a little bit out here, though. Like that. And then everything inside this outline is actually going to go away anyway, because it's going to be the inside of the building, so probably get rid of that now, to be honest. Refill this with white wool. Like that. And across like this, just so we can see it. There we go. Shape this a little bit. Pull this back. Yeah. I feel like this could be kind of a nice little spot. Nothing too complicated going on here. You know, maybe there's like maybe there's a way that we could cut off the corner of this building and have like a doorway or something here somehow. Maybe. So it would be kind of cool to have a door that leads into this building from this side. I don't know if we do a doorway in the corner though. That feels a little weird. Maybe something like Oh man, that's a tough one. And we could put the door like right here. That's not a huge problem, I guess. It's right on the edge. It's not terrible though. I feel okay with that. The one next to the building. This one? Like this. It's all prismarine and stuff. And then we've got some it's mostly quartz and prismarine right now. I think we will eventually end up kind of messing with the shape a little bit. So it's okay. I think it definitely needs a little bit of work. This was one of the first things I built in the city. So this, like, the last time I touched this was like October of last year. Last time I really did any work on this. So you can see, like, I'd like to round the arch part of it out with some stairs and stuff like that. You know, maybe just replace some of this quartz or something. I don't know, do something to it. Because some of it's not so pretty. And then you can see, like, in here, like, we've still got some stone that shines through. Same thing over here. So, there's some fixing up to do around there. But it's something we'll get to, you know? One thing at a time, I suppose. Okay. Let's see if we can get these buildings kind of put together. You know, looking at it. Oh. Does that not have a wall? That's not good. How did I just forget to put a wall here? Oops. Okay. Now it has a wall. And none of these buildings have interiors either. Just in case you guys were wondering. Nothing. It's all empty. Not even floors. There's a little bit of floor, but that's only because I needed to build this little bridge, which actually didn't work out, so there we go. But yeah. Eventually we're gonna need to finish the insides of these buildings, but it's a future Astro problem. I'm not good at interiors. It's just not something that I'm comfortable doing. Something I'd like to eventually get more comfortable doing, but until then. I think maybe we can dig a building face here. Kind of like that. We could actually, like, probably tunnel it into the cliff a little bit. I feel like these burrowing buildings are really going to be like, I don't know, they're going to be like an important part of the thing. MLB, I know nothing about sports to the point where I honestly don't even know what MLB stands for. I don't know. I know it's a sport though, so there's that. But that's about as much as I know about sports. Is that MLB stands for a sports thing. Which sport? No idea, but it's one of them. Yeah, I don't really have any. I don't have strong feelings about sports, unfortunately. I have strong feelings about a lot of things. Sports is not one of those things. Unless you talk to me about esports, then we can have a conversation, because I have strong feelings about a lot of esports things, which aren't really sports, but you know, they're kind of similar. They're competitive, at least. Major League Baseball. I guess I mean, I live in California, right? So doesn't that mean that like by law I'm required to like what's the California baseball team that everyone likes? Lakers or basketball? It escapes me. There's a team down here in LA that everyone likes. It's they're like blue and stuff. And everyone will get really mad at you down here if you don't say that you like this team. I don't remember what they're called. I'll have to look it up and let you know. But I guess, you know, in favor of not being, you know, punched by people around me, I like that team. It's Dodgers. That's who it is. Yep. People around here, where I am in California, like the Dodgers. And they get real touchy if you don't also like the Dodgers exactly as much as they like the Dodgers. Particularly because I used to, still technically, but I used to work at a casino, and casinos, everyone who likes gambling is apparently also a big fan of sports. I didn't know this, but apparently it's kind of true. Because everyone who came to the casino was always like talking about sports scores and things. They look at you real funny if you don't know a lot about sports, which is a shame. But what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm procrastinating a lot. We need to build a building. Like NASCAR, a little bit, yeah. I hear that the NASCAR fandoms in like the East and everything are pretty pretty strong opinions. Let's see. I feel like maybe we could do something a little bit interesting with these ones. Kind of wood. I like to use wood framing. I just feel like it's just a good general rule of thumb. Maybe we'll just go with like acacia. I feel like acacia is different, but it's not so different that it'll upset anyone's sensibilities, you know? Let me put this behind it. I'll be honest, I know less about NASCAR than I know about sports, which is saying something because I know very little about sports. But I know even less about NASCAR, which I guess is kind of a sport. No, I honestly, the only thing I know about NASCAR is that it involves cars, because it's called NASCAR, and pretty sure there's like a whole thing where you drink milk if you win. That right there. That is my full knowledge of NASCAR. Also, they have like the cool like quick change pit stop things that they do. I don't know. I remember being really impressed watching, because I've watched a couple of races with like friends and stuff. And I remember that being like the big takeaway for me was like, dang, like they changed that dude's tires hella fast. That's all I really remember though. Let me just use acacia wood instead of acacia logs, just because I don't really want any of the orange. Rather just stick with the gray. Let's see. We can just kind of replace all these, I guess. Oh, is that the one with the snail? I remember that one. Oh, man. You know, for me, it always makes me... NASCAR always makes me think of Talladega Nights. With Will Ferrell. Which is probably, like... I would imagine, given just, like, what I've seen of the movie and everything, that anyone who actually is a fan of NASCAR probably hates that movie because it's not kind in their portrayal of people who are fans of NASCAR. But it's a pretty funny movie. I like it. I feel like I'd have different opinions if I were a fan of cars and things, but you know. Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen Turbo though. That's a good one. It's been a while since I've seen a movie, period, to be honest. Someone told me I should watch what's the one that just came out on The Tomorrow War? It's on Amazon Prime, I think. Someone told me that it's not a terribly great movie, but I should still watch it because it's entertaining and it's an action movie, right? Like, you know, oftentimes action movies are not the most interesting movies in the world, but they're entertaining to watch. So that's good. Let's use mushroom stems for this one. I like the color of mushroom stem. They're falling out of the air. Only thing I don't like about mushroom stem is when you accidentally break mushroom stem and it gets that weird brown texture to it that I don't like. But as a block, I like that it's got like the little kind of wavy lines on it. It's a nice texture. Kind of subtle, you know? Not too flashy and in your face. Makes for good walls. Look at that. We've got a white box with a gray trim on top of a smaller gray box. Amazing. Let's see. Okay. We should probably... I guess I need to fill in the floor. At least a little bit here. We'll just do it with oak. Because I'm feeling lazy. Oak. Slab. Like 10. There we go. Eventually we'll poke a hole for like a staircase. Maybe like there. Then double check that that is the way it's working down here. Put this just to hide that oak. Same thing here. Beautiful. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll take a look at it when I'm finished with the stream and everything. Let's see. Like that. Probably fill this with I guess stone brick. Maybe something else though. No, this one's also made out of stone bricks. I feel like that's a good way to go. Let's grab some stone brick stairs then. And what we'll do is eventually we'll come back in here and we will mix this up with a little bit of mossy stone brick and stuff like that. Maybe some cobble. Who knows? That way, this whole thing ends up looking pretty nice. I think we can probably do the same thing here. Let's grab cell wand. Just actually, we should probably go all the way over here. Bricks. Oh, I can't spell. Stone. Bricks. There we go. Grab this. And we'll grab this. Same thing. And then we'll grab, oops, that and that. Cool. We can grab this. This. That should be all the stone bricks we really need for this general vicinity. Ah. There we go. Do like that. Yeah, it covers up my pattern a little bit, but I think that's okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's put a roof on this. It's gonna be the next step. Oh, probably just use the mushroom blocks again. And the question is, do I want it to be like a this way roof or a this way roof? Probably lengthwise, huh? Probably the safest bet. Kind of like this. And we want it to be like a... I feel like we've got a lot of 45-degree angles. I feel like we really should have like... But then again, I don't want it to be too tall because it's right here in front of the... Maybe we'll even do like a slab roof then. A really shallow slab. And we'll just do the standard 45. That's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. Okay, let's see here. That seems pretty good. Oh. Then we need to add some interest. We need something happening on this side because this is such a big, plain, open face. We need something. I think we'll do like this. Yeah, we'll do it like at this height level. And we'll actually bring this all the way up here. And it will turn into kind of an arch. It goes in backwards into the roof. I think that'll look nice. Give us something to look at, you know? This is the part I hate about the mushroom stems. Like, what is that? Why are mushrooms filled with cheese? It's not right. No one wants to crack open a mushroom and find cheese inside. It's just not good. Okay. Something like that. I don't know, the stone might be a little bit much. Fortunately, they don't make I think we'll be okay with the andesite. I think it'll be alright. This will just be like a really big bay window, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Okay, let's figure out the window situation or the roof situation. We've been mostly doing brown roofs. Seems to be kind of the way of it. Although this building is a slightly different color, so maybe we could try and do a slightly different roof. I don't know. Or we could just stick with what works, you know? Mostly brown roofs, though, huh? Yeah, I think we'll just go with the brown roof. Probably the best to be safe. Better safe than sorry, you know? Maybe we'll do something interesting though, and we'll do like oak trim with like birch in the middle. That's like a different, it's brown, but it's like a lighter brown than any of the other browns we've used. We have to figure that one out. Actually, I think we can do... Then we can do like this. Yeah, that'll probably be okay. Okay. Like that. Then... Oh man, roofs are complicated. Roofs are a little bit complicated. There we go. Nice. We may end up redoing this roof. I'm already not sure if I like it, but you know, we'll give it a shot. Always good to give things a chance. Sometimes you'll find stuff you never knew you liked. Other times you'll realize that you were right all along and it was a terrible idea. Man, this birch is like super light colored. Pretty nuts. It's almost got kind of an ivory color to it almost. Okay, we'll do like this. Oops. Well, that worked out really nice. Look at that. It's a little worried that that wouldn't line up the way I thought it was going to line up. Like that. Beautiful. Great. Okay, this is coming together. I guess. I mean, there's no reason we can't do like this and then just fill this with oak slabs. And I guess this one needs to also be oak. Like that. It's okay. I don't know. Maybe this needs to be... I think maybe this might have something to do with it. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It'd be nice to have that big window, though. I think it'll look... I think ultimately it's going to look nice. It's just going to be... It's going to take a little bit of getting used to, just like anything. Let's see. This is the worst part about working with mushroom stems. I do not like the weird cheese texture. I do not like it at all. Okay, let's put some trapdoors. Probably birch, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, you can't really see through birch, though. Maybe oak is fine. How does this look? Yeah, that looks okay, actually. And then we'll do... maybe like that. Maybe we'll just... Actually, no. We just do a different trapdoor in the middle here. I think like spruce. That probably looks okay. Yeah, that looks alright. I like it. Oh yeah, you're right, it is 8. Let me check something. Oh. Let's see here. We'll do this. Okay. I should be good for a little bit longer. Just at some point I will need to be like, hey, see you later, and then head out. Let's have some plans with some friends and stuff, but I should be all right for hanging around for a little bit longer. Let's see. Let's put a door here. Oh no, can't put a window there. We can put a window there though. So let's put the door on this side. That way we can have a door and a window. And I guess this side will just have just some windows like that. That seems kind of nice. Let's see. I think putting windows here makes sense. Could probably have a couple of them too. Maybe just like little ones like this. Although we have to be careful because I think we did want to put a door here. That's just unsettling. We will do like this, and then put stairs in here, like that. And this is our doorway. Oh, that's not walkable. So then, let's see. This is getting complicated. We can still have this like this. That'll be our doorway. And then we'll have little stairs there that lead down to the doorway. Oh man, that's a little precarious. I think it's okay though. Let's continue this upwards. Like that. And then we'll put we'll use some of these trap doors and we'll make a railing, I think. Like this. And then we'll, I suppose, continue it up here. Kind of like, oops. Like that. Maybe. We do. That seems all right. And then it also gives us a railing that prevents whoever's going in this door from falling to their death below. Which is always a good thing, you know? In general, falling to your death is a bad thing. That also lets us put a nice window here. We have a 4 wide space. So I think probably do something like that. Probably bring it down. Let's see, does that interfere with people walking up? A little bit, but honestly, it's not bad. Maybe we do shorten this a little bit. trying to remember. Floor height is like... So that's not too bad. It actually makes more sense, I think, if we raise this up. Like here. And then replace the weird cheese blocks. So then we fill this in like this. We grab some more of these trapdoors. And voila. We got ourselves a nice little window. I feel like adding things like this is just good for, I don't know, just good for getting some depth in there and some detail. Let's deal with this big window. I feel like this needs to be like a cool window. So maybe what we'll do is we'll put some stained glass in there. I'm going to use full blocks. Just because we do have the stairs at the top and I don't want there to be gaps. Maybe we'll do like a cool, like a rainbow window or something. How many blocks do we have to work with? 3, 4, we have 5 levels. So we can do 5 different colors. I like that. It was like a stripy rainbow window. Kind of fun. We missed Pride Month by 5 days, but that's okay. Let's see. Red, purple, blue. And that's, unfortunately, we don't have room for green. But this will be okay. Probably want to put blue at the bottom. I feel like that's probably true. Purple. And red. Orange. Yellow. That's kind of a fun window. I don't know. Something a little bit different. Maybe we could even fit green in there if we do like kind of like a chevron type deal. We offset everything like this. See, because then we can squeeze these in up in the corners. Except we definitely want to use lime green there. Can barely see it. I like it though. It's kind of a nice window. I think we'll put some spruce, maybe just in this part. I don't know, it does block the window a lot. Yeah, maybe we'll just leave it unblocked. Honestly, I think that's fine as is. Yeah, that'll be okay. Paying attention to the time, it's 8:10. I will need to run at like 8:30 probably. Let's grab one of these doors. And for this window, this one's ground level. And I don't feel like this is like a very... I don't know, I don't feel like they'd have glass windows up here or down here. I feel like it's probably only got the glass window on the top floor. Because it's, you know, they're like doing pretty well for themselves. Yeah, we may have to change that roof color. I'm just not really loving it, but that's okay. Oh, it's a good start though. You can get a picture. Oh, I need to change my screenshot settings. I have my screenshots set up to like, yeah, 2 times, which is making my, making the image files like enormous. They're like 50 megabytes each, which is just nuts. What are you gonna do when the whole city is done? I honestly have no idea. You know, like I don't feel like I've gotten that far in figuring out what's going on with you know, we're nowhere near done with the city. Honestly, like I think probably when I finish the city, I'm gonna start another city, you know? It's probably probably the way things are gonna go. I don't know. I'm a simple person, you know. I and I definitely have. There's a lot more cities that I'd like to build in this fantasy world of mine. So no shortage of things to build. Just maybe a shortage of time in which to build them. I think we're gonna use this. I feel like the andesite is a little bit. Just feels a little bit I don't know, braggy. Feels like I'm bragging. I think probably stone bricks are just a little bit more. I don't know. They seem a little less braggy somehow. We could, you know, it's possible. I don't know. I have a lot of my own cities though that I'd eventually like to work on, I think, but who knows? Who knows where the wind will take us? Why do we? There we go. Then I feel like we need some oak fences so we can do this like that. Also, so we can do this. We'll connect this with the gate. I will talk to Bart because I think we will need to move these trees. We don't have to get rid of them, but we probably do have to relocate them a little bit further into the pattern. Okay. Let's do this. No, we can't put stuff there. That's annoying. It's alright, we'll just put gates. See, on this side, we also have gates. We have this. More gates. And then gates across here. I know it's a lot of gates. I think probably I'll end up opening some of them though, like that. I think will improve the overall appearance. I guess this side probably needs a window at some point too. Something we'll think about. Let's put a door in here. Oops, that's not a door. Nice. Yeah, overall not bad so far. Not bad at all. I've been thinking of making one of my worlds I'm writing into a Minecraft world, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, you know? I mean, it's I don't know, for me it's been one of these things um where it's such a weird experience to see this world that I've been creating, like to see it, right? Because you're an artist. I'm not much of a visual artist kind of person. Um, so for me, I can't even draw pictures of my world, right? Like I'm like stick figure level art talent, right? Um, and so for me, having this medium where I can see this stuff and be like, hey, that's what I was trying to build. Um, I don't know. It's a really nice feeling. It feels really good. And I recommend it for everyone because it's just I don't know, it's just a cool it's a cool feeling. It makes you feel really good about yourself, you know. Um, that's cool. Let's see. I think we probably want to do it this way. Okay, and I gotta go like really soon. Where are the stone brick slabs? There they are. Okay, throw these up here. And then I think we can put... Yeah, that's almost what I wanted. Let's just stuff slab it. There we go. I like that. I think that looks pretty good. At some point we'll have to put a chimney on it too. I feel like that's a good thing. Alright guys, I do have to go though. But yeah, it's been fun. I'm glad I'm able to squeeze these streams in. It's been a fun couple of days. I've had some time to be able to do this kind of stuff. Hopefully I'll have more time moving forward. But work is relentless. There's a lot of work. So we'll have to see how the rest of the month goes. Eventually things will slow down again, probably in the fall. And I'll be able to spend more time doing streams and making videos and hanging out with you guys. But for right now, it may be a little bit of a tight schedule. So I'll see you when I see you, okay? All right, everyone. You guys have a nice evening, night, morning, day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I will catch you in the next one. See you later.